Olivia. I barely listened as the beautiful tall redhead spoke. I definitely wasn't as engrossed as Spencer was, although he wasn't paying as much interest in her face as he was her rack. I rolled my eyes, heels shuffling. Worst date ever. But then, I wasn't surprised. It had been one disastrous date after another since I had met him. But he was the only other siren my age I knew, which meant I was pushed into his arms. My parents wanted me to find the same kind of bond that they had. The fact that I was already 25 and hadn't even had a whiff of my mate yet seemed to dismay them. It was hard work being their daughter sometimes, with their love story being so legendary. I used to love those stories growing up, how they had met in school, fallen in love in the perfect triad, how tragedy had ripped them apart for years until fate brought them back together. Biologically, my dad wasn't my dad, but it didn't matter to him, and it mattered even less to me. If my real dad had lived, my parents would have lived as triad. I would have had 2 dads and 1 mom. I couldn't imagine that. But it was the way of my people, and I knew my parents wanted it for me. Happiness with a man or men who treated me like the queen my dad treated my mom. Still, I wasn't sure I was going to find it with Spencer. I wasn't even sure he liked me like that. I was pretty certain he was just acting interested to get in with my dad's company. Liv, you need to leave your phone here. I shook myself. I had totally zoned out there for a second. But dutifully, I placed my phone in the woman's hands. Her nails were filed to points, wickedly sharp, and painted bright red. Sorry, I mumbled as she caught me staring at her with my open mouth. You okay, hun? Her hard face broke into a wide, white smile. You look a little nervous.
She's fine.
Her smile faded as she flicked her heavily made-up eyes towards my date. I'm fine, I finally said. If you need anything, come and find me. It's pretty busy tonight. Have a good time and stay safe. She turned her attention to the group behind us, greeting them with real enthusiasm, obviously regulars.
Come on, Olivia, let's get a drink.
Spencer tugged me further into the room. All dark grays, blacks, and reds, the lighting low, casting shadows everywhere. There was music, but it seemed muffled. Someone moaned